So that's just back, and I'm getting a bit sick and tired of doing the mechanical stuff, so I want to get on and do some cosmetic. So the first thing I want to do is I want to change out these seats for the leather ones. The Finale edition Brabus didn't actually come with leather seats, but I do actually want to have them. So I'm still going to keep these seats, and I'm going to put them inside the container there for storage, so if I ever want to swap them back and get it back to original, then I will. But first thing I need to do is obviously unbolt these seats, and I did have a flood probably about 6 weeks ago now, and the seats, Jesse, the seats that I bought second hand were there, but I've actually put them outside to dry, because when I lifted them up they were actually rusty, and there was some slaters in them because these are wet. So I'm going to get these cleaned up, and you can see from the other side how dusty they are from sitting out in the shed. So we'll get them cleaned up as well, but let's get the other seats first taken out and let these ones dry. So to make life easier, I'm going to retract the roof and take these bars out, and then it'll just make it a little bit easier. It is like 1,000,000 degrees outside, so it'll make it cooler as well. So let's get the roof back. So this is the first time the roof's been all the way back since it's been sitting. So it actually sat really well, and we'll get these bars out. That's the roof bars removed and put in a proper storage location. I just had a thought that I should have disconnected the battery, because I don't know if there's any airbag plugs into the seats. So I'm going to remove the tub and then disconnect the battery. So I'll do that right now. Tub's removed, and I've disconnected the battery using a 10mm spanner. So I now need to find what size of Torx I need to get into these. I think the passenger side is already slid back, which it is, so I need to find a Torx that fits that and start removing that, and then probably slide the seat forward like all cars and get access to the rears, and then we can see what plugs there is on this one. All 4 bolts removed, and just got to slide the seat belt between this slit here, and I presume I've got to take this nut off because obviously it's attached, very similar to the BMWs that I used to race. Then we'll do the same to the driver's side. So that's the passenger seat out, and surprisingly there was actually no cables whatsoever on this one, which I'm very surprised about. And there's also no cables on the base here for the new one, but obviously there might be in the driver's side. But I did find a £5 note and some sweeties and paracetamols, so we'll get that tied up. And before we get the seats in, we'll give this a hoover as well, just for ease of access. And we've got a bit of damp going on here as well, that we'll sort out. But let's go over to the driver's side. That's the driver's seat out as well. Again, no cables, which I'm quite surprised about. So we'll just give everything a quick hoover, and then we will start putting the seats back in once we give them a clean. So I've given the car a hoover on the inside, just ready for the seats going in once they've been washed and the paint touched up on the runners. So I'll go and get those seats prepared, take them into the house and just give them a proper clean up and see how I can get them. And then I'm going to lift this carpet as well to see if there's any cables that I need to plug in, but I don't think there will be because I don't have the heated seat function. I'm not going to do that just now, but that might be an upgrade later. Right, so we're going to start off with the passenger seat. So you can see the absolute crud that's on it from sitting in the shed. Obviously this was second hand to me, and you can see that the rails are a little bit rusty, but I'm going to touch those up. So yeah, let's get cleaning with some of these products. I'm just going to soap them down, and then I've got some leather cleaner here, interior shampoo, and then obviously all the usual stuff I have. So let's get going. Wow, what a difference even with just a wipe of hot soapy water. So I'm going to do the same to this one and then leave it to dry, and then probably do it 3 or 4 times, and also get the steam vac and vac these to get out any smells and odour and crud that's inside that mesh. But so far they've come up pretty well, and then obviously after that we'll do the leather treatment as well. So that's the seats washed, and put that leather gel on it to clean it up, as well as some leather moisturiser, and they've actually come up really well. This one's a little bit duller, certainly when it dries out, so I might have to just keep on moisturising that one just to get some life back into her. But now it's time to get them back in the car. And that's it's complete. I've got the roof bars back on, the roof closed, and more importantly, check out these seats. They're still drying a little bit, and I still think that they need another steam clean, but I have to say, what an improvement. They just make the car look a little bit more luxury than it already was, because mine's obviously came with the Finale cloth seats. But yeah, it just looks a hell of a lot better and complete. So the only thing that I need to do is, like I say, give that maybe a couple of more coats of the leather moisturiser. A few other things for the interior, such as the Brabus pedals. I've already got a gear knob, so we'll do that next probably. I wouldn't mind changing these rings on there to the silver to match that. And then that should be pretty much the interior. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you agree that it's a huge improvement, and we'll see you on the next one.